cips.
And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell. Alrighty, boob tubes. Another one of Kip's clips, and this should be funny as feck. I hope. Because it's funny as feck. So, let's refresh. Last night, again, I'm not saying this is going to happen, man. It's just fucking, I don't know, actually even had this together and then forgot about it. But last night, Tommy Robinson retweeted something on his Twitter. It's right up the top there. Can you see that? Yep, you can. Let's keep our eyes on if Rochdale is controlled by Islamists. What's the difference between a Muslim and an Islamicist? Apart from it's a wee bit harder to say with your teeth out. After the election this week, right, all I've got to go on is a wee bit of footage I've seen with people shouting in a courtroom. But hey ho, we'll watch this space and see what happens, eh? So, then Paul Golden, which Tommy Robinson's retweeted, has put in, who'd like to see Tommy Robinson run as Britain's first candidate at the general election in November? Let me know in the comments. Well, in fact, I will need to go and double check back, but I've not had any alerts or have I? I've not really had time to have a shifty. That's why I'm 15 minutes late. That's my excuse. And I'm sticking to it. Plus I need to feed myself at some points as well. But I left in the comments like, please run. I want Tommy Robinson to run, man. Can also as well categorically fucking just make sure this isn't a circle jerk. There's no circle jerk going on here, man. If you're genuinely a Tommy Robinson fan and still get shits and giggles for this, batter in. There is no closed shop here. This is no cult-like mentality, man. You are allowed to fucking like what you like. Earlier on the day I said, my bee in my bonnet with all these people, Tommy included, is they've just hijacked the whole movement that I was ball deep in and believed in fairy tales. You know, like all of a sudden you see like, ah, fuck, Alex Jones is a fucking shell. David Icke's a fruit bat with fucking trying to direct you into the way of fucking making you think the apocalypse is coming so you run into the fucking hands of religion. UK Column, they're all David Icke little gimps who were on fucking very early on before the internet. They were all fucking trying to spew their piss out with religious connotations way back when it was all satellite TV and shit. Who else? Alex Jones, look at the amount of gremlins Alex Jones spawned. The gremlins are still bouncing about the internet. Slightly different fucking packaging, but still the same jobby supper. Still the same evangelical fucking guns, bombs, bullets, and fucking God. You know? Making you fucking think you're fighting demons. Literal demons. Go and check that out, because that's a very particular branch of fucking crazy ass Christianity. Which is very real, documented. It started back in the 60s, I do believe. And they're crackpots. They're absolute crack. In my humble opinion, they're crackpots because they're bouncing about reading this book, think it's the word of God and living their life by it. It's fucking mental. Mental. But hey ho, if that's your flavour, batter in. There's a poll up there. Not up there, up there. Get involved in the poll. There's contact details constantly flowing, probably a bit slow down the bottom. The only two ways I'm rocking right now is email, which is obviously fucking, you might need a keyboard, or Skype. Old fashioned, I know, but it still does the job, and every cunt's got a fucking Windows account. Whether you remember it or not, everybody does. They've branded us. So, aye, as I said, man, like everybody's opinion is welcome, and it's going to make for a better bit of shits and giggles, I would hope. But as we can see, let me just know his big British teeth. There's Paul Golden. Now remember, Britain First and Tommy Robinson are completely separate. Because they told us they wouldn't lie to us now, would they? Nah, not at all. But people have a quick look at the fucking vote. If it was their demographic that was voting, Tommy would be fucking a good shout for PM, man. But I thought it'd be good to have shits and giggles about building his cabinet. Let's think of a few ministries, right? So you're going to have a Ministry of War. Ministry of... Is it going to be sex education or just sex? Because that's Russell Brand all over, innit? Ministry of Sex Pestery. Because we all know Russell Brand is fucking woke, awake. What's Russell Brand now? Apart from a sex pest? But he talks about conspiracies and all that now and tickles people's balls while looking like he's fucking pure on the verge of a mental drug-induced meltdown. He told us about the Federal Reserve! Right, so that's... Russell Brand has definitely got a sex pestery in my book. What about... Hold on, what was that suggestion earlier on? Mark Collette is Educational Secretary. That name rings a bell. He's for the conspiratorial realm, wasn't he? Mark Collette. The name definitely rings a bell. I'm just trying to put a face to the name. But that's why Google rocks. Mark Collette. Oh, he's got a big English flag up there, so it's got to be good. Oh my lord, I hear that he's well murdered fucking 20 million people and kept it quiet, isn't he? He's got that pure crazy psychopath fucking cold hard big Juno's fucking killer look. I seriously know nothing about I can't remember. Fuck, it says ADL there, so he's got to be. He's got the nose of a Jew. Does that count? So what's his shtick? I can't really remember much about him. Hold on. Is that a real woman or a guy? Oh, that's a fuck. Oof. What would you do, man, if you took that home, right, and you didn't see the swastika, right, and you were fucking just about to fucking get down to fucking the damage? Then you got her tits out and it was a big swastika, man. Would you fuck her before kicking her out? I'd definitely fuck her before kicking her out, man. See if she had some costumes and stuff, man. Defo, man. It's got to be on the bucket list. It's got to be on the bucket list. Is that his missus? To be honest, this kind of stuff doesn't entertain me anymore, man. You just find yourself getting sucked in, and then there's a bit in my brain now that goes, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. When you start like digging tunnels, you know, and I'm not talking about fucking sexually, man. You just start digging tunnels, and you're like, before you know it, man, you wake up 2 weeks later like, oh, they're all in it together. I've got an emergency thing in my brain now. Like, just stop. It doesn't mean nothing. You're building up all this shit in your brain due to fucking internet pish, and ultimately, as it transpires, it means sweet Fanny Adams. Who out of the cabinet owns a sunbed shop? Mate, that'd be Tommy Robinson. There we go. We need a Ministry of Sunbeds. Ministry of Sunbeds. Spot on, Alan. There, you've cracked the code, mate. So we need a Ministry of War. A Ministry of Sex Pestery, but that's definitely got to go on Russell Brand. Unless anybody wants to one up on Russell Brand, the Ministry of Sex Pestery got to go to Russell Brand. We'll kick out all the trannies and all their fairy tales, right? And then we'll just replace them with a million and one Russell Brand types. Flibbity flabbity flu. I'm going to trip up and my dick's going to end up in you. Right, so that's a good policy for the sex pestery ministry. The Ministry of War, man, I'm going for Vernon von Braun, but he was more about how to kill people rather than actually, I'm going to kill people. So maybe we need more of a Ming the Merciless kind of character for the Ministry of War. But the Ministry of Sunbeds. Now, this is going to sound right. This is right out of left field. This is right out of, is it left field or right field? I don't know. It's well out of the different part of the field that anybody was expecting. I don't know the phrase, so I'm paraphrasing because I don't know the real phrase, so I'm paraphrasing. Like paragliding, you know. It's like gliding, but you're not. You're just I'm fucking scared as fuck. That's what paragliding is. Right, but the Ministry of Sunbeds, I'm going to put our very own Scottish Socialist Party fucking, because we all know Tommy Robinson, he's not right wing, he's more of a socialist. National Socialist, right enough, but more of a socialist. But that means that he could get on with our very own Thomas Sheridan, right? And no cunt knows a fucking inside of a fucking sunbed like this apart. Well, nobody knows like the inside of a fucking sex party fucking venue and a sunbed shop than our very own Tommy Sheridan of the Scottish Socialist Party, or however they're wording it nowadays, to get on the cock train. I really love politics. Give me my expenses. Fucking pigs at the fucking trough and pigs at the fucking sunbed shop. Let me just get an update here. He scares me, that who this cunt. He does. He does look like a psychopath, doesn't he? Definitely. What? He looks like a wee geeky cunt, and then is this him like in pure fucking American History X mode? Nah, he's still not really. That's he's posing that for that, man. Oh man, he's fucking skinnier than me, and I'm a fucking skinny prick, man. The Fall of Western Man. Alright, one of these dicks. That's probably why I don't know who he is. I'm sorry, man. Here's when I'm making Spiritardo fucking kicks in, man. Nick Griffin, the old BMP apparatus, and if that's that wee fucking, what's his name, Mark Collette, aye. Because they're all gremlins. They were all... the BMP meetings, and then when Nick Griffin came in, fucking I forget the guy who he took over from, they had to rebrand, they had to modernise, right? And this was kind of when the internet was coming into focus, and boom shakalaka, fast forward to 2024, what do you have? Every little right-wing freak of the circus there to fucking tickle the balls at every demographic. It's almost like they looked at it like a marketing strategy. You know? It's almost as if they looked at it like, yeah, let's take our marketing strategy for our fucked up ideology online, and what we'll do is we'll create hundreds of different characters. Like Tommy Robinson, you can go and get the football fans. Mark Collette, you can get the cunts that like to watch American Psycho on repeat. Jada, you can get the whores that fucking like to fuck themselves with a crucifix and thinking they're no committing a sin. And hopefully have big tits. Well, their crucifix is right behind their tits. But that's just me. Every freak of the circus, man. Jones. For the Rangers fans, hello, we are the Belly Boys. I get it round you, Celtic, man. We're going to win the league. Anyway, right, so what else have we got on the table here, man? Let me fucking see fucking... It's weird, I need to take my glasses off to fucking see. Like, I think my glasses see in the future, because they're polarised. I think that's what they call them. Polarised. Something to do with the sun. Is it solarised or polarised? Anyway, I can't fucking read with them on. Sunbeb Shops, he scares me. Has the one who mentioned AIDS monkeys on some TV show hosted by Russell Brand, funny enough. Oh, he's the one, right, I get that. Oh, mate, I missed that. Oh, fuck, there's the Russell Brand cock circle complete as well, man. I mean, it's like that little girl that done the fucking family tree of all the presidents, and you figure out it's just one big fucking circle jerk. Then you go into the alternative media who are all independent. You don't know where one dick starts and one dick ends. You know, it's just one big fucking cock train. And if you're not on board, woo, fuck you, Thomas. I'm well to black hair, would still give it a shout though. Aye, mate, that's what I'm saying. If you got, I think we're talking about that sexy Nazi chick. I mean, we would all want to fuck her. Where's, oh, aye, there's. Right. Come on, right. Granted, you wouldn't want to kick in the boot. But you definitely, I swear to God, man, before I took my specs off, just because, like, you can tell she's been working out, I thought it was a dude. And then the tats, you're like, ugh. But then you see, it's like, oh, Nazi tats, oh, shit, oh. Might try a wee bit of that. And then what you do is you wake up in the morning, you get a prosthetic nose, stick it on, and then you get your yarmulke. And then she's like, boom! Straight out fucking door, man. It's like your anti-Nazi, or your anti-sexy Nazi kit for the morning kit. Everybody's got one of them, or is it just me? Like a big fake nose and fucking your yarmulke, just in case you end up with a fucking hot Nazi and you don't fucking know she's a Nazi until you get her naked and your dick's already made your mind up for you, so it's too late. That ship has sailed, and it's only when you wake up in the morning or just after you've come, if you don't fall asleep straight after it, you're like, oh, I feel guilty, man. Oh, but I'll fuck the Nazi, man. There's my fucking bucket list there. Right, so we'll write him down, right? So tell me his particular skill set, because we need to get a good fucking cabinet here. Mark Colette, Nazi Shagger. Nazi Shagger. That's what I'm going to put him down as. So just so I can remember who he was. He's definitely got a touch of the fucking psychopaths about him. That is for fucking sure, man. Right, check out the suntan compared to the rest of us white cunts. Russell Brand and other Jewish nonce. Is Russell Brand Jewish? I never knew that, mate. It's news to me. I thought he was fucking pretended to be like fucking Hiba Shibia or something. What was it? Fucking Messiah shit and all that. I have no idea. I never knew he was. Never heard he was a Jew, but in some people's heads, every cunt's a Jew, do you know what I mean? It depends how you break it down, so read into that what you want. And read into this what you want. If you can read it. Non-alcoholic beer, man. I know I'm kidding myself on, man. It's like hypnosis, but it's better than the alternative. Russell Brand and our Jewish. What the fuck's that? Gamuka Yid. I'd be lying if I said I knew what you mean, buddy. But I'll take your word for it. But I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Everybody believes in shit they've been told. Making us up as I go along. So don't give me shit for singing this song. Sound off, I hear a Jew. Sound off, there's a Jew. Sound off, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a Jew. Anyway, so I think we should dig Pablo Escobar. Oh, Pablo Escobar up for the drug czar, right? Because when Tommy's in charge, man, we need to get reset with some grade A shit. I mean, let's be honest, right? His demographic is going to be wanting some proper shit. I mean, that's got to be on his manifesto. Vote me in, your cocaine quality's going to go up. So, drug czar. Yeah. I know that's funny, but, like, genuinely, man. See, I told you, I'm fat. If I could vote, I can't vote in this poll. And I don't really vote, full stop. But if Tommy was in the ballot, man, I'd be tempted. If one of his manifesto fucking things was like, increase the quality of cocaine, in. Honestly, I think you could sway pretty much the vast majority of the British public with that one promise. I promise you! Here now! You elect me! Tomorrow, your cocaine quality will double! Oh, fucking hell! How do I sign up to fucking vote? Because there's 20 million fucking non-voters in this country, if you don't know it. And it only takes 12 mil to get fucking put into power. Right? So all you do is need to promise them, hey, some grade A fucking shit. Pablo Escobar, dig him up, resurrect that motherfucker, DNA, swipe him, get him up to fucking Edinburgh with Dolly the sheep and all that, clone that motherfucker, get him sent back down to South America, and get us hooked up with a prop. I'm joking, right? And it's funny, but I'm being serious, man. Like, think about it, right? Some wife, imagine Tommy came out, mate, right? Spade's a fucking spade. Elect me, and your gear's gonna double in quality. Every cunt would be happy. The dealers to your fucking average sniffer in the street, man. Every cunt, man. Everybody. Oh, that's it. We can't forget, right? I want Colonel Gaddafi in here somewhere, man. I was trying to think where to fucking slip him in, right? But Colonel Gaddafi has got to be in there. If not just for his Hitler and Colonel Gaddafi, right? Because they two fucking cunts. Imagine them two coming at you, man. And Gaddafi with his melted welly boot face fucking tearing you a new arsehole, man. It'd be brilliant, man. Hitler and Gaddafi joint speech ministry. They could be head of speeches. Right, so we could have wait, Jink. Right, who would go doing best in the town in the UK? Gaddafi or Hitler? Because we could keep one of them at home to do their speeches. Well, in fact, we'll send Gaddafi to fucking UN. That's where he done his best shit. Gaddafi done his best work in the United Nations, let's be honest. He done some great United Nations. That's where his genius was. So we'll keep him in the United Nations and we'll keep Hitler at home. And I think that sounds about fair to me. Keep Hitler at fucking home. So, yep. So, what have we got so far? We need a minister for sunbeds. I'm suggesting our very own Thomas Sheridan. Tommy Sheridan? It's Tommy Sheridan. Tommy Sheridan's a YouTube fucking freak that thinks he can climb into the middle of the earth, but all his camera equipment keeps freaking out on him. Funnily enough. Mark Collette, the Nazi shagger. But we need to figure out his strengths and weaknesses. Because I don't know his strengths and weaknesses yet. Whether, like, is he good at foreign affairs? Is he just a pure straight up Nazi shagger? What's his game? What are we looking at there? Then we've got Pablo Escobar, man. He's a must for the drug czar. You know what I mean? Because as I said, we need to get hooked up with some good stuff along the way, man. Otherwise, what's the point? So We've got Colonel Gaddafi and Hitler. Should we put Saddam Hussein in the list as well? I think old Saddam. I think old Saddam should be in for a shout for something, even if it's just for that tash. Department of Hair. Oh, Paul Watson! Cracked it, mate. Department of Hair. Right, Saddam. And then we need we do need a fucking, a Ministry of Hair. Ministry of Hair. Yeah, that should be Paul Joseph Watson. I've not seen that dude in ages, man. Is he still about? Does he still do Alex Jones stuff, or is he just went completely solo? I just remember him back in the day having a big Jew throw, and then it kind of morphing into some sort of a straight hair. You're like, you're using something. Paul Watson, Paul Joseph Watson. Then Henry Kissinger, mate, he's got to get, well, do you know what? Now you mention it, Vernon von Braun can be the technical department of war, you know how to kill people, and Kissinger can just be the fucking cutthroat. Good fucking shout, man. So, Kissinger. Oh, hold on, if we overlook the Clintons, are the Clintons going to get a shout in here? Kissinger and von Braun. He's all in for Israel. Who, Kissinger? GG? Or Department of Paul Joseph Watson? Mate, show me one of those motherfuckers. Show me any motherfucker that isn't all in Israel apart from fucking Jeremy Corbyn. And he get kicked out of politics. Goebbels on GB. Right, mate, I'm a big bit stupid. Do you mean Gorbel? The German the German dude, Goebbels, on GB News? Or is there somebody on GB News called fucking close to Goebbels? Business Minister Bernie Ecclestone. Hold on, see, before I laugh too hard, I'm going to refresh my fucking memory. That's that fucking Bernie Ecclestone. That's that Formula One dude, isn't it? Did they get caught with all the Nazi fucking whores and all that? Aye, it is. Yeah. But that's who I order. Right. See, if you're that rich and famous, having a fucking gaggle of Nazi fucking whores has got to be on your bucket list. Doesn't mean you're a Nazi, it just means you want a wee bit of role play, you know what I mean? I don't know nothing about the guy, I'm not sticking up for him or anything, I'm just saying, like, who doesn't want to do that once in their life? We do need a business minister. Right, but we've got... What about Lord Sugar, man? Is he a big douchebag? Or is he just, like, went under the radar because of The Apprentice? Business minister. Oh, man. It's like I don't know about you guys, I love playing fantasy football, and this is kind of like fantasy football of fucking maniacs. It's brilliant, man. Bernie Ecclestone. So what departments have we got here, right? We've got Russell Brand, he's the Department of fucking Sex Pestery. Geert Wilders, I don't know where we can get him in, but he's got to be in. Geert Wilders and Le Pen, because they're just... far right douchebags that Tommy Robinson loves to go and travel around and big up for whatever reason. I would say Lord Rothschild, but apparently he kicked the bucket today. We still need a sun. Who's got the coolest tan out of them all? Who could we put as the sunbed minister? Tommy himself, but he's too busy being PM and bouncing about doing the cocktail receptions and shit. We've got Mark Collette. He's just in Mad Nazi Shagger. We've not got a position for him yet. Pablo Escobar, drug czar without a doubt. Colonel Gaddafi and Hitler, they're our speaking ministers. Those motherfuckers could do a speech and a half. So Tommy will have everybody eating out the palm of his hand with wee Hitler and Gaddafi up there, fucking rocking the UN, telling them how bad brown people... Now, it'll be hard for Gaddafi to sell the brown people and boat thing. Granted, he's a brown person. But I've got faith in Gaddafi bringing that UN down to their knees yet again. Saddam, what was his strengths and weaknesses? Try to think what Saddam's strengths and weaknesses. Ministry of Moustaches. He's definitely Ministry of Moustaches. His biggest strength was that fucking big, fucking beautiful moustache that he rocked for a good few years. Moustache. Don't ask me how to spell that. Ministry of Hair, Paul Joseph Watson. Is his hair that impressive though? I would put wee Danny Top, like, I know I slagged that, like, I know Danny Tomo showed, in fact, just to put out an olive branch to Danny Tomo for slagging his hair off, and for him to be hurt so much that he would phone me up and go, please sir, leave my hair alone. You know, showing me his underbelly and shit. I think I'll put an olive branch out to Danny Tomo. Maybe Danny Tomo and Paul Joseph Watson's, they could work together well, because Paul Joseph Watson will know how to do the Jew hair, and fucking Danny Tomo will know how to do the fucking Caucasian hair. So we're covering both bases there. Right, so we'll get Danny Tomo and Paul Joseph Watson for the Ministry of Hair. Business Minister Bernie Ecclestone. Who else could we get better? I thought the Jufro just won it. Hold on, if I do this, I could actually maybe even read this properly. I thought the Jufro won it. I nearly put Tomo for the hair. Sunbed Minister Ben White. Is that a joke or a play on name or whatever? I'm not sure who Ben White is yet. I'm going to stick him straight in the Googles. But the fact his name's Ben White, doing it for me. Oh, what the fuck? Why the fuck have I got a footballer up? He's the Arsenal. Nah, I don't. But are you talking about the Arsenal dude, mate? Mate, everybody's for Israel, man. Look at what's still happening about what happened last Wednesday in Parliament. No cunt can say call a spade a spade. Everybody's like fucking pointing round and talking about, oh, MPs are under threat. Like, what the fuck? It was a fucking vote in Parliament, you You know what? I'm going to get back to the cabinet, because that shit just drives you insane, and there's no fruit to be had there. It is what it is, what it is, what it is. And if people can't see what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, well, it is what it is. There's no if, buts, or maybes about it, man. What happened on Wednesday, man? Parliament of the United Kingdom, the apparent democratic process get usurped by a collective of MPs from all parties working together to fuck that up. And then they work it so well that it looks like a technicality and everybody's like standing around and blaming each other. And it's all a big blame game. And then they go down and go, well, we don't really have any rules. It's more what we usually do for like 400 years, you know? Fucking donuts, man. Again, let's get back to the fucking cabinet, man. Instead of that fucking shithole. You know what, I swear to God, at least Tommy's cabinet wouldn't do a worse job than these fucks. At least they would have some ninja stars or some shit, you know, like, fucking no even need, wouldn't even need to shout them, don't just like, stab them in the fucking eye with a ninja star, or just get laser pens for the gallery upstairs, like, blind them. Fucking, in fact, how stupid your average MP seems to be, you could probably just put it on the floor and they would all start chasing it about. Like a fucking bunch of dumb animals. Oh no, wait, that's Parliament. Down to a T in it. Yeah, struggling for the suntan one. I know Tommy would be up there, man, because that cunt rocks a fucking tan and a half. That is for sure. But I don't. I know people that aren't familiar with Scottish politics won't know who I'm talking about, but Tommy. In fact, I've got the fucking power of the fucking internet. Tommy. It's not Tommy Sheridan, is it? Is it Tommy Sheridan? Yeah, it's Tommy Sheridan. Oh man, these pictures are doing him like they're making him look like Casper the fucking Ghost. Honestly, you should see him in a good day, man. This cunt fucking looks like fucking. Look, that's Tommy Sheridan on the left. But look, you can see a wee bit of the more fucking orange up here, right? See for us up here, that's fucking tanned like a motherfucker, right? Oh no, look, there he's there. He's Bunny's pet. Like, seriously, the dude sports a good tan. These look, that makes him look white. He's not white. Anyway, that dude on his best. Oh my god, look a wee bit junky cheek there. I don't know, must have been sucking a fucking Sour Patch Kid. Fuck you! We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. Thomas Robinson is the only fake tan I can think of. But I don't even think Tommy's is fake. He owns a fucking sunbed shop, you know, because he loves tanning so much. It's just a coincidence, like what these shops typically are used for up and down the country, the length and breadth of them, you know. Because I hear sunbed shops are fucking busy all year round, man. Especially in Scotland. You know? God knows how many fucking people come in for a tan. Fuck knows. You could offer the suntan when he said he can. That'll be funny. We'll need a job if Tommy gets PM. Hold on, who the fuck's that Tommy next to there? Is that's the wee Glasgow cunt, what's his name? I'm going to say Khan or Mohammed, right? I know it's no. In fact, I actually might be right. I think it might be Khan. But he's the wee Glasgow. He's the Glasgow lawyer with packs a big punch. I could show his ability to be diverse. He's token. He could be his token brown mate. But like, what do brown people know about sunbed shops? So do you know what I mean? You need to be a white cunt. You need to fucking be an expert in sunbed shops. I'm led to believe. But let's Mike Graham, Ministry of Food, mate, you fucking cracked it. Ministry of Food, Mike Graham. Oh, you've just kicked me off in a wee thought process of going through the GB and Talk TV cast members. You'll get a good few. Ministry of Food. You could say Ministry of being a fat bastard, but food more palatable. I used to like this. Do you want here's something strange? See before Mike Graham, see before I seen Mike Graham, I used to love listening to him. I really did. And then I seen him when it Talk TV, when Talk Sport sprouted Talk TV and Talk Radio, and Talk Radio sprouted Talk TV. And then I seen Mike Graham and I was like, oh my god, man. I can't lie. It was like that. 360. It's like, how can you listen to a word out of this big fat jabber of hot motherfucker? Literally, like you're borderlining. It's not even like borderlining obesity. It's like borderline getting cut out of fucking room shit, man. I genuinely do not know how that guy puts in the fucking shifts that he does. And then if you go and look at, I don't know if he's ever done this, but it's almost like I've got the internet and it put fucking fingertips. And again, Scotland rules the world. Mike Graham, young. Look, I think he's trying to be fucking, what do you call him? Like a bat out of hell I become when the morning comes. Meatloaf. Looks like he's trying to be Meatloaf there, man. Hey, look at this, man. Look at that. Oh no, that's no Mike. Ah, yeah, it's Mike Graham. I think. Oh, fuck. Certainly not getting better with age. Fucking hell. Look, I don't know. I think he's posing, or think he's just like, because he's too fucking fat, man, when his legs gave in. I'm not being fat, it's alright, right? But see, when you see people like that put themselves on a pedestal and talk down to the great unwashed, and it fucking winds me up to high heaven to see the state of them. Here, mate, you're one hamburger away from a fucking heart attack, and you're trying to tell people about fucking brown people in boats, immigration, fucking benefits. These people, the food man, they're just lazy. What the fuck? Lazy? Mate, if you fucking even chewed a pen fucking twice a day, you would lose weight, you fat cunt. Oh, Don, there was a peach. Is that? Oh my lord! Look, he was a wee. Look at that. He's always been a wee fat slimy cunt. Just ballooned from there, fucking where he's more fat than face. See when you genuinely become more fat than face, and that's his problem now. The fat is at his facial features, so no longer is it like a chubby face. It's like a big block of fat with fucking somebody stuck a pair of fucking Mr. Pop lips and eyes on it. Like, what the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean by Mr. Pop? If he's do, kudos. But aye, definitely Food Minister, mate. He can tell us how to fucking keep healthy. Right, let's see if we get any other suggestions for the cabinet. Sadiq Khan. Mike Graham. More like Bob Mortimer. Exploration. I've missed the context of that, mate. Sorry. Magic magnets in the evening, gents. But we're looking for suggestions for Tommy Robinson's cabinet. I'll give you a run through so far what we've got. Russell Brand, the Ministry of Sex Pestery. We'll kick out all the trannies and we'll get Russell Brands in. You know, so we won't get the trannies slabbering near the kids. We'll get Russell Brands slabbering near the wains. So it's a win-win for everybody. Gert Wilders, we still need to squeeze him in. I think he could be fucking the Ministry of Swans. You know, Dutch cunts. It's the fucking wasp in us, man. Dutch cunts have that fucking hairline where it makes you look like a wasp. Looks like you've got a cowlick or anywhere on your fringe. He's got that in droves. So he could be the Ministry of Swan looking hair licks. Then we've got the Ministry of War, because we're scrapping this Ministry of Defence shit, because that's just an oxymoron, do you know what I'm talking about? So and it used to be called the Ministry of War. I don't know if he's knew that. It genuinely did. Not that long ago, by the way, during World War II, I'm pretty sure it was still the Ministry of War. So we've got Kissinger, and I wanted to put Vernon and Von Braun in front, but maybe we could have them tag teaming that ministry in the sense that Kissinger, just a fucking cutthroat, fucking kill them, And Von Braun like that, okay, I'll make a contraption for us to kill them. Then we had Mark Corlett, he's a Nazi shagger. I'd pump her. He could be the Ministry of looking like a fucking psycho. Ministry of looking like he would eat your ma. Something along those lines, because that is one creepy looking motherfucker. Then we've got Pablo fucking... forgot, didn't I? Take it off. We've got Pablo Escobar. Drugs are, obviously, right? Then we've got Gaddafi, Hitler, and Saddam Hussein. No, Saddam Hussein's the Ministry for Moustaches. Gaddafi and Hitler are the Ministry of Speeches. Because they fucking motherfuckers deliver a speech and a half. Ministry of Hair. There's a few contenders. But I think Jufro Watson, aka Paul Joseph Watson, for the Jufros. And then we'll get Danny Tomo for their Caucasian hair. So we need to get a token black in somewhere. We'll need to squeeze a token black in for the hair ministry. Then we'll get the business minister, Bernie Ecclestone, right? Because we all need to fucking a good fucking Nazi fucking orgy every now and again. Do you know what I mean? What would the Christmas party be like without Bernie Ecclestone there with his fucking whores? You know what I'm saying? You'd give him a job just for the fucking Christmas party. And then you've got the Ministry of Mike I've wrote there. I think that was a Freudian slip. Ministry of Food. Mike Graham. So, any other... we need more suggestions here, man, because I think we could get a very, very, very... I'm going to put this in a memo, if they still exist. In fact, I'm going to fax it to Tommy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on a bit of paper and fax it to him. Because we all know that still fucking works. Alright, Paul, in the evening, my man. Magic Magnets, evening. Mussolini! Oh, he's in the thumbnail. He can be the... Well, what was Mussolini good at? Apart from pasta. What is it? When I hear his name, I always think of pasta. In fact, let's have a wee refresh and look at let's look at... I do entertain myself, I'll be honest. Jeremy Clarkson! Right. Ministry of Farming and Cars. Ministry of... Oh, right, hold on. And if you don't know, that bottom left is a genuine picture of Mussolini. Like... cut out. That's a genuine picture of Mussolini. It's no fucking photoshopped or anything, man. That's a genuine picture of him. Scary. Right, we've got Pablo. Right, Homer Simpson, man. Right, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. We need the ministry. Right, so should Clarkson be Ministry of Farming or Transport or both? Maybe we could all just drive about in tractors. Two birds and all that shit. So he could be the Ministry of Farming and Transport. I mean, what's technically speaking, what's stopping somebody putting a harness on 100 chickens and getting them to fucking pull your carriage? I mean, it wouldn't be horsepower, it'd be chicken power, but it would still get you from A to B. And maybe it would save greenhouse gases, I don't know. Because you can scoop up the bird shite and use it as fertiliser or something. What do people use bird shite for? I'm pretty sure it's got some use somewhere. Sean Atwood as Mussolini. Oh, Sean Atwood can be the Ministry of Bald Cunts. Ministry of Domes. Ministry of Baldy Domes. Fuck. I think Trump will be too busy fucking building his own cabinet over in America. So you better know, Trump, Don't get your fucking don't put your eyes on any of your fucking candidates here, mate. They're fucking they're spoken for, buddy. Eddie Min. That name rings a bell, but I would be lying if I said I knew who it exactly was. But it's almost as if I've got the internet at my fingertips. Pictures of Mike Graham. Oh, mate, I don't know much about him, but see the fucking Ugandan shit or something? Is it the Congo guy? See the Congo guy? Bongo, you drink it in it. Or Uganda. Oh, so British Army. He's in. Oh, Britannia will teach you how to fucking kill motherfuckers. Could shoot me, and every day's a fucking school day. Darren Osborne is Minister of Transport. Mate, why do I find that so funny? My subliminal nut is telling me that's fucking hilarious, and I can't fucking think why. Darren Osborne's fucking Ozzy Osbourne's wee boy, innit? No, I'm tripping. You're bad man, mate. You're bad man, right? Get it now. I'm going to Ozzy Osbourne and all that. It's fucking nice place. Next thing I know, my head's got drugged back to the sewer. A fucking white van man fucking mauling through brown cunts. So, right, okay. He's getting Minister of Transport, and we'll knock transport off of Clarkson and keep him on farming, and fucking Darren Osborne, Minister of Transport. Oh, Katie Hopkins, we've got to find a space for Katie Hopkins, man. Minister of Transport. Right, hold on, I need to write down his name or I'll fucking no come back there. Oh man, fucking sick puppies in my eyes. Well out order. This shit ain't funny, man. I'm only laughing because I'm tickling my boys under the table. Yeah, Luton Lion Crossman in the evening, gents. Who would he put in charge of this gender education in schools? Push it goes on. Oh, right, hold on. That is a very good quick. Katie Hopkins? No. It has to be he's got to have a token tranny. Tommy Robinson's got to have a token tranny at some point, man. You know, he's got to roll out the tranny like, hey, I don't hate trannies. It's got to happen at some point, I'm sure. Who could fucking... Remember, boys and girls, if you do enjoy the shits and giggles, stick a wee thumbs up. Say algos. Just don't say algos or type algos, because apparently it's a banned word on YouTube for whatever strange motherfucking reason, which I will never understand. Benjamin Knitting Nutjob. Crossman on the money. What's his ministry? Ministry of Jews? Did we have a Jew ministry? Are you allowed to joke about Jews while they're fucking slaughtering cunts, or is it too close to the bone? Ministry of Jews, Knitting Nutjob. Knitting Nutjob. Oh man, this is honestly too much fun, man. I was going to take my fucking AR-15 to this wee barrel down the street full of fish, and I was like, nah, I'm going to come and do this. It's well fucking more fun, man. A lot easier, but a lot more fun as well. No, GG, mate. It's well allowed, buddy. It's well allowed, mate, that sense of humour, man. Fucking gallows humour is welcome here, man. More than welcome, man. The Ministry of Sinistry? Am I saying that right, buddy? Sinistry. Benjamin Butterworth Ministry for Misgender. Hold on. I need to make sure that... Sometimes I'm wondering if these are real people or I'm just getting fucking played with or my head's fucking mashed. Oh, fucking, that's a real fucking pit. See, I thought you were playing on some sort of a Benjamin nut job thing. Oh, right. Now I've seen his picture. Maybe we can put him in charge of ministry. I want to look like Alan Carr. Ministry of I'm trying to look like Alan Carr far too fucking much. Sprinkled with a wee bit. What's he like? Oh, he's there's the GB News thing, right? So he's sprinkled with a wee bit of fucking right wing dust. Is he the token gay guy that the right wing rocket? Is that what it is? Here's the token poof. We don't hate gays. Look, here's Alan from fucking Little Britain. I'm the only gay in the village. Right, what can we get for Katie Hopkins? Because the fucking older I get, the more turned on she's fucking making me, by the way. I can't lie, man. Something of fucking booter, man. It's like, fucking stuff a salt in your mouth and shag fuck at you. But that's me. Ministry of fucking Sexual Relations or some shit. No, but Russell Brand's got them on nailed down, man. He's got the sex pestery fucking ministry locked down. Benjamin. Right, we're going to put Benjamin down for the ministry. Ministry. I'm trying to think of. Ministry of Genitalia. Now remember, this is a work in progress. This is just like the draft copy that I'm going to fucking put in a memo and send to Tommy. But I think he's got me blocked every fucking way, fucking for Adams. He doesn't want to feed the bear. Katie Hopkins. Right, Alan. Oh. Right, just to get her in a fucking... looking like a wee sexy secretary, man. Like, we could make her the Ministry of Sexy Secretaries. That's my initial idea. Right, because she's at that age now where she's like pure borderline, like I'm coming through the menopause. But I've just discovered lube. I want to use it before I completely I want to use it before I completely lose it. Please help me, young buck. Am I saying that out loud, man? No, no. This is Tommy Robinson's cabinet, man. Everything's fucking on the table. I think he dated Alan Carr. Mate, please tell me that's a joke. Please tell me that's a joke. Please, because if he dated Alan Carr must be fucking sleeping with a blade under his bed, man. If, like, imagine you slept with some cunt the next day, they could fucking look like they were modelling themselves after you, man. You'd be like, what the fuck? Extra locks on your door, the full shebang. But Ministry of Sexy Secretaries. I think she would see her coming at that age, and she still wants a wee bit of Bobby, you know. She would appreciate that kind of kudos. I actually might snip this and send it to her. See what kind of response I get. You never know. I've heard she's been on Glasgow a few times. Ministry of Sexy Secretaries. Right. So, I think indeed, Anchor. So we're doing no too shabby, man, right? So what have we got here? We've got Russell Brand, sexually, the Ministry of Sex Pestery. We'll get Le Pen and Wilders. We need to squeeze in somewhere. Nigel Vadge, we've not even spoke about him, but he's I say obviously, he's got to obviously be Deputy PM. Deputy PM Fadge. So, we've got Russell Brand, Ministry of Sex Pestery. Still looking for one for the sunbeds, so suggestions welcome. Who's got the coolest tan out of all this clique? Kissinger and Von Braun for the Ministry of War. Mark Collette, the Nazi shagger. He's the Ministry of looking like a psycho. Pablo Escobar, drug czar, goes without saying. Gaddafi and Hitler, they're the Ministry of Speeches. They can deliver a speech and a half. We'll have Gaddafi in the United Nations shouting about our shit, and we'll have Hitler at home shouting about our shit. Then we've got the Ministry of Hair, Paul Joseph Watson and Danny Tomo. And then we've got the Business Minister as Bernie Ecclestone. Alright, Richie, we're going to some of your suggestions as well, mate, because you made a good few, man. We've got Mussolini. Richie, what's Mussolini's strong points, mate? What part? Where would he best fit in a cabinet? Because we've got lots of positions to fill here, and do bear in mind we can start up our own ministries. It's all allowed in the rules. The Ministry of Farming is Jeremy Clarkson, obviously. The Ministry of Baldy Domes, Sean Atwood. Right. The Ministry of Transport. Prepare yourself, Richie, you'll love this one. Ministry of Transport, Darren Osborne. Ministry of Jews is Benjamin Nutjob. And the Ministry of Genitalia. Shit, I forgot to write who was the Ministry of Genitalia again? Forgot who the Ministry of Genitalias was. The Ministry of Sexy Secretaries is Katie Hopkins. Because the older she gets, the sexier she gets. Do you know what it is? I think I've watched a few of your videos when she's sitting there getting fucking steaming and fucking having a good old giggle, and I'm like, I could get down with that. Like, in the sense, like, you could fucking easily hang about with her, have a wee fucking couple of bevies, and have a fucking great giggle. If that is what she... You don't need to agree with her politics. Just her fucking tits. I could spend the night with Katie Hopkins, easy peasy, man. Whether she would spend the night with me. Then what else have we got here? And the deputy prime minister is Farage, Nigel Farage. Now, we haven't put Hitler in yet because we are allowed to dig people up. And according to your cult of Tommy Robinson's actually more of a socialist than on the right wing of politics, which would make him a national socialist. So let's just put Hitler as like sort of our like mascot. Hitler can be the party mascot. And sorry, we've got Hitler as the Minister of Speeches, but he can also be the party mascot. You know, you can just roll him out and everybody's like, oh, Hitler! You know, just for that impact. As a party mascot. And if we can't get Hitler, what we do is we just roll some cunt out with a wee fucking... Tommy Robinson or Danny Tomo with their Hitler haircuts and stick a wee tash underneath them and just get them to frog march about the Parliament a few times, man. Do the same job. So I'm done, and then like obviously on top of this, for the backbenches, you just sprinkle in Great Britain news, News of the World, Talk TV, The Sun, employees sprinkled all over the top, and that'll be their backbenches. And boom shakalaka, man, you have a whole fully functioning political party and a fucking cabinet and front bench and everything, man. Tommy, you owe us some money, at least a couple of lines, man. at least a couple of lines to say thanks for fucking sorting that other shit through for you, man. Otherwise, how would you have done it, mate? You don't know what a fucking appropriate means, and your answer to how many are you a bigot is how many people did Jesus kill? But I'll be honest, mate, I don't think I could sign up for your party because I don't believe in virgin births and I don't believe in walking in water. I've tried it, right? And the last time I tried a virgin birth thing, nobody believed it. Hitler could play sweeper. Hitler could play sweeper between speeches and haircuts like a Saturday girl. Liz Truss. Oh! Did you hear Liz Truss fucking... Didn't he shut down Bruce Banner? Hopefully you know who I'm talking about when I say Bruce Banner. Trump's banning. Trump's fucking good pal, old cohort, came out and called Tommy Robinson a hero, and Liz Truss was standing pretty much right next to him at CPAC and didn't say a fucking thing. Now, people that are defending her are saying, like, in those sort of environments, sometimes you don't hear everything that's getting said, which I can believe it or not. Not that I'm standing up for her. But I can believe that because you're sitting in a big hall with fucking hundreds of thousands of people. At home, we hear microphone, fucking direct sound, so on and so forth. There it's kind of like, you know. I'm not making excuses for her or anything. I'm just saying I can believe the... isn't that hard for me to swallow the excuses that have been offered up? Because I'm pretty sure she's actually called Tommy Robinson out in the past, like every normal politician kind of would. But he's gunning for your jobs, bitches! Ministry of Selling Social Housing. Oh, mate, don't talk to me about Angela Rayner, man. I swear to God, I would vote for her, man. Her and Katie Hopkins, imagine the angry sex that fucking her and Katie Hopkins would have, man. That would, fuck. Where's the AI on that, man? Now, when I watch that, that's when I know AI's doing the damage. Angry lesbian sex between Katie Hopkins and fucking Angela Rayner. I love it. Honestly, that Angela Rayner really does it for me, man. More than Katie Hopkins. But both together, man. Oh, bam. Michael Barrymore. He could be the Minister of fucking Pool Safety. Boom. Out the park, Richie. Minister for young gay men and pool safety. Young gay men and pool safety. See if this is even only entertaining myself. It's fucking well worth it, I'm telling you. Minister for Age Concern, Joe Biden. Oh, mate, I could even think of funnier. Minister for Sniffing Young Girls' Hair. Seems to be a sniffer. Then he seems to love to sniff the girls, man. I get where he's coming from, man. He's like, I prefer mine with a wee bit more fucking Eastern. The word that I can't say. Right. Minister for Talking Truth to Propaganda, Vladimir Putin. I've not got any vodka. It's fucking alcohol-free beers. I'm kidding myself on here. But it works. Placebos work, people. Steve Bannon is Chancellor. He has that financial expertise. Do you know what? I know little to nothing about Bannon apart from the sound bites and shit I've heard in and around Trump the first time round. But like all these good speakers, every time you hear them, you walk away going, I didn't hear anything I didn't like. You know, you walk away with a positive impression and you're like, why is everybody hating on this cunt? I fucking minute, listen to him, he sounded great. That's the trick, innit? That's the trick. That's what makes a good speaker for a shit speaker. Oh, Richie, Danny Tomo's already in the ministry, mate. We've got him Where is it? We've got him and Paul Joseph. Him and Paul Joseph Watson are for the Ministry of Hair. Paul Joseph Watson for the Jewfros, and Danny Tomo for the Caucasian straight hair. So we just need a token black for the Ministry of Hair as well. Oh man, I knew this would be fun. Ministry of Pool Safety. Did you like that one, Richie? Right, well, that's Barrymore all over, man. No, young gay men in pool safety. Because, like, that's his speciality, man. That's alright, Richie, man. Fucking everybody's welcome at any point. Instead of acting hard behind the screen, grow a spine and do something. But do you know what? I'm going to come down there and I'm going to fucking just kick your ass out the chat, you fucking loser. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down there and I'm going to push my keys and I'm going to tweet and I'm going to thumbs the resident. Right, so where were we at? Ministry for Young Gay Men and Pool Safety, Michael Barrymore. Jeremy Kyle. Ministry of Suicide. No, Ministry of Suicide for Scumbags. Suicide for council folk. Suicide for... Oh, sorry, man. I'm entertaining myself now. Suicide for council folk. Guy, Jeremy Kyle's got that nailed down. Simon Jordan, this is just my personal gripe. I hate this cunt with a fucking passion. He's a Russell Brand of the sports world. You know, he fucking bounces on air, fucking swallows about 20 million thesauruses and thinks he makes him sound fucking intelligent. I'm sorry, man. I fucking hate hearing motherfuckers like that involved in football, man. When the fuck did football become a fucking tough sport? Fucking sick of it, man. Sick of it. See Joey Barton, by the way. Cha-ching, Joey fucking Barton, man. Fucking love that dude. Just don't go and listen to any of his quotes and shit, because then you'll think I'm a bigger dick than you already do. But fucking Joey Barton well in. But anyway, that's my football rant over. But Ministry of Suicide for council folk. Jeremy Kyle. See, man, I think Tommy Robinson could get a full functioning cabinet together, no problemo. What else have we got here? Ministry of Phone Tapping. Piers Morgan. Boom! Knocked it out the park, man. He could be a ministry of a lot of things, but I think the phone hacking thing is something that people tend to forget. You know that he's Rupert Murdoch's little gimp fucking editor. Everything that get put in the paper went through fucking him. Every fucking thing. He's been caught fucking banged to rights about phone hacking, and people are still now, to this day, there's still shit happening to this day with Trump talking about Prince Harry. And they wonder why Prince Harry's been dragged into this political shit. Because he tried to kick fucking Piers Morgan in the balls. And Piers Morgan and News Corp wanted to show him who was boss. And fucking that was them button heads. Who won? Who knows? Looks like fucking the newspapers did kick him in the balls quite hard. They're still kicking him in the balls quite hard. But who's going to be left standing? Time will tell. Piers Morgan's slimed away, crawled away. And his slime trail to that fucking Talk TV. Oh my god, man. It shows you the corruption in this country that GB News and Talk TV can get TV licenses. It shows you, man. How the fuck can those organisations get a licence to broadcast on council TV? And then when they're broadcasting on council TV, they're sitting talking about the mainstream media. People can't... Please comprehend this shit, folks. Who are GB News and who are Talk TV? And they're sitting there selling you posh fucking public schoolboy hoity-toity city of London fucking gold bars hanging out their arse and their ears at the same time, talking to you as if they're... Oh, Joe, hey, look at me. I'm in the pub with a beer. Oh, I like the Joe Public. Fucking give me a break. And see, the fucking scary thing is, Joe Public, your great unwashed is falling for that because they're saying, bring people in boats and they're coming over here and getting their jobs. Telling us great unwashed what we want to hear, and it's fucking working. Because why? Us great unwashed, low IQ typically. And they know that, and they know they can manipulate. It's quite easy. Look at people fucking pawing over Piers Morgan. Pawing over him. I never liked Piers Morgan, but... I never liked Piers Morgan, but... He's telling you what you want to hear, man. He's a fucking very sophisticated propagandist. He's been a fucking editor at a fucking top-end fucking news organisations for fucking it's for a couple of decades now. Cunt knows what he's doing. I never liked him, but he had a tranny on his thing and he said something that I agreed with. He's telling you what you want to hear. He's stupid. It looks like it, man, because there's a lot of people out there probably in this chat that will fucking love to suck Piers Morgan's dick. Because he's telling them what they want to hear. Oh, brown people in boats are bad. Aye, right, okay, dickhead. Are you telling us what you want to hear? What's that got to do with you, you fuck? Anyway, I'm not going to go on that. But Piers Morgan, Ministry of fucking phone hacking and... See when I become Guy Fawkes 2.0, when Tommy Robinson becomes PM, I want Piers Morgan on the front bench. So I'm saying. Ministry of phone hacking. Piers Morgan. I might go down the list later and see how many Scottish names are in it, man. Maybe it might surprise folk. Morrissey? Do you mean the singer Morrissey, man? Oh shit, hold on, I'm way behind. Phone tapping. Robert Smith of The Cure. Ministry for Self-Harm. I know there's a joke in there, mate, but I'd be laughing if I knew I would be lying if I said I knew the details. But I get you, man. Morrissey. Morrissey can be the Ministry of not getting your end away. Aye, Ministry of not having sex. I'll be honest, man, Morrissey is his music's never resonated with me, man. I missed that shit. One of my mates really got into him back in the day, man, but I'll be honest, it sounded too depressing for me at the time. Well in, mate. Anyway. Oh, Jordan for sunbeds! I was going to put Ministry of Scarecrows because he looks like Wurzel Gummidge. In fact, we can have he's so fucking uber intelligent. We'll give him 2 jobs, right? So Simon Jordan can be the Ministry of Scarecrows, Scarecrows, and sunbeds. I made a quick clip, right, and it was just like Simon Jordan is he. I can't remember how I worded it. I was basically like comparing it with Wurzel Gummidge because he like looks like Wurzel Gummidge badly, man. And I sent it to Talk Sport, and see when I sent it to Talk Sport, like the amount of fucking views it got was a lot very quickly. So I'd imagine it was getting passed through in the office, and they were like, "Whoa!" Looked at my channel like, "Whoa! Don't be passing that in the office." But that's just me living in my own mind, so that's probably not the way it worked, but it's the way it seemed. Because imagine you sitting in the office, right? Because it's Talk Sport, man. It's a very fucking masculine office. You know what I mean? They're all ripping the hole at each other 24/7. That's why I love it, man. Turn on Talk Sport breakfast in the morning, right? The biggest fucking sports, and this is the Rupert Murdoch outfit, right? I'm well aware of that, but it's the biggest sports broadcaster in the world, right? If you look at numbers, just because it's got the monopoly here in the UK, and turn on the breakfast in the morning. Typically, on a good day, you'll get McCoist, Brazil, and Sabina three fucking Glaswegians, man. It's like fucking, it's beautiful, man. Sitting hearing them all fucking chatting Glaswegian, man. It's actually nice. Anyway, because we rule the world, as you all know. Jacob Rees-Mogg, right? But I'm going to try and take this periodically. Is it me, or has Tommy's haircut got smaller, or has his head been swelling up bigger because he started looking a lot like Jimmy Somerville from Skype Me? Mate, I think he's just getting musclier, and he's just doing a lot of workouts and shit, man. I think he's just hitting the gym. Must be just hitting the gym. Hitting the gym, buddy, but I hear what you're saying, man. Ministry for what? Minor attached people? The BBC and oh, the Ministry for Pedos. Cracked it, mate. Pedo Ministry. Aye, the Pedo Ministry sounds well better, doesn't it? Pedo Ministry. It's where you stick them all with a fucking one-way lock. You look like a boy. You should look like a girl. You're in a very good place. Let me just show you to your office, the pedo ministry. Yes, it's a revolving door. Yes, you may go in, but you may never come out. The pedo ministry. I'm saying this jokingly, right, and I don't want to feel any fucking... But I could just put down the whole BBC. Every fairy in the West End. You're not allowed to joke like that anymore, man. Remember, this is all... you're not allowed to have fun in Department of Bacon. We do need a police we do need a police department. Is that where you were going to, mate? Or is it you just hungry? Tommy for PN is winning. Oh, let's see the poll, man. As I said, I would vote yes, man, because I have no respect for the fucking election process. I think it's a load of shite, and if there was a genuine option to stick him in as PM, I would go for it, man. Well better than any other options, even if it is just for the shit show. Might be regretting it in years to come, but it'd be worth it. It'd be worth the fucking shits and giggles, wouldn't it? Letting me and you know the way. Cut your hair, Alan. Well, I use guys try to edge for a job in the Ministry of Baldy and Apples. Jacob Rees-Mogg, Ministry for Fox Hunting. Alright, rap, how you doing, my man? Nothing wrong with my haircut. Mogg, Minister for 18th century. Oh, look, sorry, Rap, man. Fucking looking outdone you there, mate, man. Fox Hunting was good, but the fucking Minister for the 18th century, man. See, where my head would have went is the Demon Headmaster. Right, when I see Rupert Mogg, I'm just thinking Demon Headmaster. But that fucking 18th century thing, man, that's got to go in the book. That's going in the memo, man. That's a Twitter tweet. It's an X to the Twitter to the tweet to tweet. Minister for the 18th century. That's a peach, mate. Nice one. For 18th. I think you're actually making them look a bit modern there, but I get where you're coming from. What time we went? Nearly 9 bills, nearly 11 bills. What talk about? Jordan looks like the guy out of the film Up. Oh, mate. Do you know what? I would not touch on the way the dude looked. I never even knew what the dude looked right. I listened to him on the radio and I was like, I fucking hate this cunt. The exact same way when I heard Russell Brand, first of all, man, I'm like, they're trying to make themselves sound intelligent by saying big fancy words when they're saying very little. And I hate people like that. I fucking detest it, man. It's like, right, mate, you get a big vocabulary and went to a public school. Get it? Really, 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 really get it, right? Dib, 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 you've got a good education. What the fuck are you saying? Flibbly, flibbly, you're saying a lot, but very little. It really pisses me off, man. So many. That's what politicians do. That's what politics is. Saying fucking so much, but saying so little. Or being ambiguous. You know, just bamboozling people with bullshit. Intelligent people don't need a big vocabulary to say what they want to say. Dumb motherfuckers need a big vocabulary to bamboozle people with bullshit. That's the way I see it. Jonathan looks like the guy out of the film Up. Right, if I missed it, nothing wrong with my haircut. Jacob is smokeless. Brendan Rodgers, the Ministry for Premenstrual Tension. Oh, mate, don't get me started on old Brendan Rodgers, man. It's well out of order what's happening there, man. Now, this is what I'm saying, right, and I'm loving it, man. It's obviously a pure stinking Rangers fan. It's got a hodder that wee soundbite, right? And he's just made the most of it, just to stick the knife into Celtic, bring them down even more, cause more tension in the camp. Fucking psychological warfare. Rangers are sailing, man. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. And he's like that poking Brendan Rodgers with a big jobby stick, man. Like, you sexist pig. You sexist pig. Did you just say good girl to her, you fuck? How horrible. What the fuck? Guy said nothing wrong. But I'm going to get on board with that. He's a sexist fucking pig. Brendan Rodgers should be sacked for sexism. Tommy for PM is, oh shit, I had never even looked at the figures. Oh, but it's quite close, but obviously he's winning. Oh no, in fact he's no winning, mate. Right, come on, because you need to put no and no fucking chance kill me first into the same camp. I put that in for my own amusement. Because I had a box to fill. Oh fucking hell, there's been what, 30 fucking 4 votes? No fucking way. Where the fuck did they come from? But interesting. It shows you that he's obviously got support, right? The internet can make little support seem like a lot of support, and the proof is, for me, the proof is in the pudding at that European election when he came last. And that's why, like, there'll be people getting their knickers in a twist about him running if he did run. And I think it's just pissing into the wind, to be honest. I don't think there's any fruit in these trees. I don't think he's going to run. I think it's just fucking people pulling their plonker, to be honest. But that aside, it makes a great discussion. It'll be fucking hilarious, man. And it shows you that, like, it shows you that he is tickling people's balls, man. Or the subjects that he's touching on. And as I said at the very beginning, man, this isn't a fucking... This isn't a fucking cock train, man. This isn't a fucking circle circ. Circle jerk. People who like Tommy are welcome here, man. Just like convey your points of view without just like complete abuse. You know, at least leave the abuse down to 75% of your messages, and then I might let it go through. But if it's just outright fucking objective abuse, like, can't be arsed with it, man. Or even try to be funny with your abuse or something, man. At least be fucking funny with it. But everybody get involved in the fucking hell, man. 35 fucking folk voting in that. That's a bit. Shows you what's the words I'm trying to search for here? I'm not going to jump the shark. Shows you how much this topic, I'm fucking this, is on people's minds. or how it engages people. That's what I'm kind of what I'm looking at is the engagement, man. If like this topic has engaged a lot of people, it's obviously a lot of, it's like it's like if you're going to crack cocaine on social media, just blah 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 blah, and you see something like this, oh, I'll engage, you know. So if you want your hero to win, come on, Tommy, the cult of Tommy, come on, make your hero win. He's it's fucking working. Come on, the cult of Tommy. Come on, get your blinkers on, man. Let me Tommy ride you like the Grand National. You're like, oh yeah, baby. But no, I'm being serious, man. Fucking say what you genuinely feel without taking the piss or anything, because it's anonymous and all that shit. It's just like a better all round than coming in trying to win in a pissing competition that doesn't exist. There is no pissing competition here. Only fucking placebo beer. Which doesn't taste as bad as you would think. But on the other hand, doesn't cost as cheap as you would think either. Fucking alcohol-free beer costs as much as fucking the real shit. It's enough to make you fucking. It's enough to drive you to drink. Right, if we gave up in it, right, hold on. If I gave up in the ministries, and I do have to have a smoke and stretch my back, otherwise I'm not going to be able to stand up properly. Oh, you fucker. Oh. It's very good. Right. I'm going to, hopefully I'll stick to this. I'm going to put a half-hour limit on this, man, because I do need to go and get in a more comfortable position. Otherwise my back's going to fucking seize up, man. Fucking, my back's like 99-year-old. Right, let's get back. Oh shit, right, shut that. Department of Pension. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna fucking have a smoke before I start reading this shit, man. I've got a bad habit of reading the punchline before you read the joke, man, and I just read Wayne Rooney and I was like, this is gonna be fucking good. Also, here's something that just creeped into my nut. Think people would enjoy a similar hangout to this, but with no political shit other than just the proviso of telling jokes. Does that make any sense? So you wouldn't be coming along here flying your Tommy Robinson flag or your fucking hope not great or whatever. You wouldn't be flying a flag. You'd be coming along to take the pish. Have a joke. Like, like normal jokes within the realms are like not fucking threatening people's lives or fucking going after cunts' families and all that shit. Like the kind of jokes that you could probably get away with doing your local boozer without getting stabbed up or slit up. I don't know if that would go down well. But I'll tell you what, I've had a fucking pissed my pants with this, man. This has been great fun. And it's not over yet. Right. Where the fuck was it? Fuck, I've missed all this shit. Brendan Rodgers, the Ministry for Premenstrual Pension. Right, that's what it was. Ah, shit. Let me reload. Oh, mate. Do you know what I'm loving doing now as well? And it is for my own gratification, man. It's these stupid wee things. I'm no orange, I'm a carrot. Right? And what's been the most satisfying thing about it is I've got Tim's coming along and having banter. You know, no, like, I'm going to come down and fucking stab you, man. Just more, fuck you, ya orange, instead of cunt. Carrot. It's been brilliant, man. You fucking hilarious. I've loved it. Good-hearted fucking piss take fucking fun wind up shit without any of the horribleness which typically comes with internet shit. Right. So need to get that warmed up. Brendan Rodgers, 3 for premensal tension. I'm winning the poll. I want to check. No, I done that one. If you get the poll, I want to check. Hopefully people get that joke. I don't know if people will. He is my Pop's double, especially when he takes his wally. Mate, I've missed that context, man. I wish I got it. Department for Pensions and pensions. Did you mean like pensions and pensioners, mate? I think that's maybe where you were going with that, man. With the Wayne Rooney thing. Abu Hamza, Minister for Jihad. He could be Minister. That was the Hook guy, wasn't it? That was fucking Hook, Captain Hook, wasn't it? Or fucking Mohammed Hook. Isn't it Abu Hamza? Because I always remember thinking Hamza. My head goes all early gaff with a shit. Mate, I'm pretty... You could be the Minister of keeping your hands to yourself. How did he lose his hand? Was he a fucking Alibaba? Or am I been watching too much Aladdin? Hamza. I came first. I came first for an independent candidate. Who can he love fucking having a joke and a giggle about all this shite, man? Regardless of where you fall in the argument, this is the problem, man. Regardless of where you fall in the argument, you don't need to tear strips off each other. I don't give a flying fuck, man. I really don't. I genuinely don't want to push my opinion on anyone else. I love ranting and raving about my opinion. I certainly don't want anyone to fucking follow me or fucking have my... fuck anybody's head being where mine's is at. And each to their own as far as everybody else. But I'm quite happy to sit down and fucking chew the cud. Just as long as that's all it is. But those days are gone now, aren't they? Those days are, well, for most people, not for me, but for most. But this is where I'm going to fucking start bigging up Glasgow again, right? We're so shite, we're good. In the sense that we grew up in the Rangers Celtic fucking paradigm, right? So before every cunt was tearing strips off each other, we were tearing strips off each other, right? So we had to learn how to sit in our hands. Or conduct yourself in a fashion, in an environment, within a group of people that may not be too fucking pally with you, to the extent that you're not going to get stabbed up before you fucking leave. And that's a kind of reality. I mean, like, when I grew up, I had a couple of pals who would say they were fucking Partick Thistle fans. They were Rangers fans, right? But they said they were Partick Thistle fans because it would get you a fight. Because when you were roaming the streets as a young boy and all that, and fucking two groups met each other, and you were looking for a fight, or one was looking for a fight or anything, the easiest way to get a fight is, what team do you support? Right? And like, regardless of what team you supported, if the other person said Rangers or Celtic, you would say the other, and boom, shakalaka, you had a fight. So two of my mates used to pretend they were Partick Thistle fans. Just to get out of fights. So we've been diplomats since fucking they invented diplomats. But what I'm saying is, people need to be able to learn to fucking, people don't need to do fuck all. The world would be a better place if people were fucking able and capable of conducting themselves in a proper manner in and around motherfuckers that they might not agree staunchly with on X, Y, or fucking Z. Because it has to be done, otherwise every country's bouncing about fucking slapping fuck at each other. Which, stay tuned, this time next year might be very much the case. I'm winning the Abu Hamza, Danny Tomo, and me both love Kip. Of course you do, my man. Big Kev! I was searching for him earlier on. Do you know what, Richie, by the way? I'm going to lay off that big dude, man. I'll tell you why. Right? I'm saying that and I'm going to say this, so I'm contradicting myself. He seemed to pull back after people started taking the piss out of him and stuff. Let's say he's not the brightest tool in the box, right? That's no meant as a fucking slam or anything, right? But he seemed to, in my opinion, because I was watching Tommy fucking far too much back in the day when he tended to be his bodyguard and all that, right? And you could see why, man. He's a fucking big fucking unit of a dude, wasn't he, man? A fucking roadblock and a half, man. And again, agree, disagree. He pulled back, I think. It looked like he pulled back maybe because like fucking he was getting grief about that shit and it was maybe no sitting well with him. And I genuinely don't set out to make anybody feel bad about themselves, you know? Like, I would rather fucking people be pissing themselves laughing going to bed than fucking going to bed fucking feeling frightened or fucking feeling bad about themselves. But I'm also fucking pure slack with my tongue and have very low to little impulse control. But Big Kev is security. Big Kev, Ministry of Security, right, man? Because that cunt's a fucking unit. See him being diplomatic, Ministry. Big Kev. Because I done some fucking... For me, I'm laughing because they were really funny, right? But like, if it was him, I could see why his feelings might be hurt and shit. And that doesn't make me feel good, but I still laugh at the fucking joke of it. Abu Hamza, Big Kev, Big Kev Ministry for starting off as joint leader, but then being relegated to an extra. Well, mate, I don't know if he got relegated or pulled back because he couldn't handle the ribbon he was getting. Do you know what I mean? Placebo beer, is that alcohol free? Well, here's the thing, mate. It's alcohol free, but it's not. And bear with me. Oh, pardon me. It's 0.05%. So you might as well be drinking alcohol-free beer. But I've tried the 0% beers. Taste like shite. See the ones with a small bow hair touch of alcohol. They've got that taste. And that's why they stick the bow hair alcohol in, because it completely changes the whole process of how they... I remember watching it in Sunday brunch one morning, and the cunt was the beer expert was telling me about it and stuff. But it's purely placebo effect, mate. It's purely placebo effect. And I know, like, why don't you just buy one beer and blah? Like, no, it's placebo effect. It's to give you that hand to mouth fucking thing. It's like vaping and all that kind of shit. It's a crutch. Anyway, but so alcohol free, but not alcohol free, if you get me. I think Shandy is stronger than this shit, but that tastes like beer. So it gives you that taste, hand to mouth fixation, that feeling that you're, oh, and then you don't end up mad with it, which is always a bonus. I came first, Big Kev Ministry of... Hold on, Katie Hopkins, I'll fancy her. Ministry for buying toilet rolls. Kept having watching Katie Hopkins. No, mate, I'm old school, man. I still use my socks. Hey, fuck, right, where was that? Oh, fuck me. Placebo beer, alcohol, speaking. Katie is exactly the same height as me, Kips, just in case you're wondering. Wait, is this case? I'll swear to God, right? Do you know where my head's going to here, right? And I'm still trying to fucking decipher it. Is that some sort of blowjob reference? No. I can't be saying that about Katie Hopkins. I'm pretty sure she's never sucked a dick in her life. Rumour was he blew his hands off making a homemade bomb. Are you being serious, Richie? Are you talking about Big Kev? Speaker of the House, Jim Dawson. Oh, we've not even fucking... Good shout, Paul. Jim Dawson needs to get a shout in this minute, in this cabinet. Right. I'm gonna say Ministry of Puppetry. Of secret puppetry. Puppetry. Easy for you to spell because you're no dyslexic. Jim Dawson. Right, so we've got Minister for Colombian Products. I'll cover that one. Luke Lagan, sorry mate, we've already dug up Pablo Escobar, man. He's a drug czar. But you could be second in command, mate, and facilitate the fucking... Because, look, and I don't know if you heard me earlier on, I was saying, like, fucking, if Tommy was going to fucking run, what you would need to do, right? And I'm, like, this is half a joke, but fucking... Imagine this actually happened, right? Imagine fucking the city of gold and shit. Just imagine, right, Tommy Robinson ran and he was on the fucking ticket, right? And he was writing a manifesto and he had that cabinet, we've just sorted out for him behind him and all that shit. And he stood up there and went, "Here, here, here." And the first thing was like, oh, no, there was a rhyme there and I fucking missed it. "Here, here, here. Elect me and I will double the quality of your gear." You'd get elected like that. Think of Britain and the cocaine use in Britain and the amount of people that use cocaine, right? So, everybody that uses coke... Now, there's 20 million people in Britain that doesn't bother voting. Last election only took 12 million people, 12 million votes to get the Conservatives in. So, if you can promise all the cocaine heads double the quality of gear, or at least prop. Nothing will come in the UK. We'll legalise cocaine. The only shit you can get is prop. You can even fucking test proper, 100% pure. The only stuff you can get in the UK, well, you can go into your fucking coke. You can go into your Pablo Escobar fucking corner shop and get your gear. They'll test it in front of you and make sure it's 100% pure Colombian gold dust. And then Tommy Robinson would get elected like that. I know that shits and giggles, but in all seriousness, if a politician promised to double your fucking quality of cocaine, every cunt would vote for them. Fucking economics. Fuck the brown people on fucking boats. Just get me better fucking cocaine. Be like the 80s again. Woo! Yeah, mate. Give me some synthesizers on those fucking keyboards. Kip drinks alcohol-free beer while he sniffs terps. Mate, you got to. It's a balance. Minister of Chins, Gemma Collins. Is that big fat wowie or powie fucking star woman? She does my tits, and if it is who I'm thinking it is, it is. Oh my god, man! It's like, I'm sorry, man. Like, and I don't. Fuck, I'm going to actually sound like Tommy Robinson here for a second, right? But it's nothing to do with what he's along the lines. London has fallen. And to me, it's nothing to do with all the shit, fucking can and all that kind of stuff. It's the accent, man. I cannot stand. Now, Last time I was down in London was a long time ago, and it was fucking just like touch and go and all the touristy bits, and they can't in London once they speak to you anyway. I know London's a big place and it's got outlying boroughs and a lot of different diversity places and all that jazz. I'm going on what I see on TV and the people they put forward on the TV and all that. See that accent, man? I can't fucking stand it, man. Listen, this is me saying this. Glaswegians speak more of the Queen's English. I think it's now the King's English. Because he inherits lots of shit, including the language. And I think it's now the King English. Then fucking Glaswegians speak more English. Me included, actually, by the way. Although a pure heavy Glaswegian twang. Than a lot of the Londoners. Maybe I've just been watching too much shit fucking London arseholes on TV, or maybe maybe I'm watching too much EastEnders, but that's not true, I don't watch it anymore. Minister of Jim's Gemma Collins. Oh. Do you know what though, by the way, like, she has a good looking girl, if you get me. It's when she opens her fucking mouth and her attitude that's no her. Oh my fucking lord. Please tell me that's no her. Well, of course it's no her. Fucking look at her. That's her. Right, that fucking hell, what, man? My god, man. I like, do you know you've got a Google rating about your fucking what you search and all that? It's kind of like your credit score. My Google rating just went down there with that Gemma Collins fucking search, man. It's like a cool score. This is flatlined. Ministry of Puppetry. Maybe Joe Biden's handler, Michelle Obama. Yeah, boys and girls. I've got money on Michelle Obama. I've got money on her becoming president and becoming the Democratic nominee. The Democratic nominee is nailed on. There is no way they can fucking roll Biden out for an election. No fucking way, man. Let's see what happens at the State of the Union, right? See how much drugs. See whether he fucking crashes on all the uppers they're having to give him to make him perform. Sad, man. It's really sad. And like, anybody that's came across this in their life, see when people are declining that way, you know, they fight against it and don't want to admit it, if you get me. You know, they'll never admit it and never deny it. You know, they'll be blind or fucking incompetent and they'll say, I'm still good to drive. And that seems to be what Biden's doing, man. Driving, refusing to accept he can't drive and just driving the Democratic fucking machine into a fucking brick wall. Because he ain't going to beat Trump. The writing's on the wall. Trump is walking this shit if he's up against Biden. Can you imagine Biden and Trump in a one-on-one? In fact, I'm imagining it now. It's going to be great fun, one way or the other. But Michelle Obama's going to slip in. She's going to ride that crest of the wave that she's got for her fucking I'm black and I'm fucking Barack's fucking missus. Which will what's the word? Galvanise the base. If you look at it politically, because right now the base of the Democratic Party is sitting like, who the fuck is this old senile motherfucker? Who's going to vote for him? But as you stick Michelle in, they'll be like, oh, we'll get another Obama, oh, you know. So they'll get more that chip brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, I'll vote for Michelle. And I'm like, yeah. But that's what I think will happen. I think so much I've put money on it. I've been Wembley. I've been Wembley for City. You've been to Wembley for City a few times. Definitely don't like it in there. Mate, I don't think it's they don't like us. I think it's London just has our... And again, London's a massive place with different fucking areas and shit, right? Is Wembley set... Like, this sounds stupid. Wembley's obviously in Wembley, right? But is that central London, North London, set? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is it like... Is it one of the outer boroughs? You know, with London, apart from the city of London, I've never really looked at the. I was going to say the geometry. Is that no? It's not the geometry. The geography. That's what I'm looking for. The geography of London. You know, because I'd imagine it's very similar to Glasgow in the sense that you would have all these outlying areas, and then the growth during the Victorian era, the Industrial Revolution, and the British Empire, it would have made the city itself join other boroughs, which thus would have encompassed into London would have swallowed them up. In fact, because of my football fan, Northwest. Wembley's in Northwest. Because, what was I going to say there? Oh, aye, because of my football, because of my penchant for liking a wee bit of football stuff and all that, I remember half hearing a story about how you get East Ham and West Ham. You know, you get West Ham now, but there's still an East Ham, but there's no an East Ham football team, but there used to be an East Ham football team, but that's when it used to be Hamslet or something. And it was a wee outer borough of London before, the London itself and gobbled up, and then it became part of Greater London. I'm pretty sure people doing that neck of the wood will know. I'd hope no hell more than I do, man. But it's the same up here in Glasgow, man. Where I'm sitting now never used to be part of Glasgow until the expansion, and then Glasgow swallowed it up. A lot of places like that in Glasgow, man. I mean, obviously, I say obviously. Cities and towns used to be centrally located, and then during the expansion, it was like, and it just engulfed all the surrounding areas, all the little wee farm areas and all that. Like where I am now, it's up on a hill, and this used to be where the farmhouse used to be, and everything around, and like. I know why, because you could see everything. And I'm not even going to start on that shit. I'll put Google Earth on and then I'll get lost. Right, Wembley. A few times don't like is Munter. Newspaper. Michelle Obama, Munter. I went to London to watch Derby lose to QPR play a final. Horrible place, horrible stadium. It's QPR. What neck of the wood is QPR? I know it's in London, mate, but what neck of the wood it is? It doesn't mean much to me, but just out of curiosity. Tommy is from Luton, not London. Nobody's saying Tommy's from London, mate. I think it was just me talking about how shit London was when I was down there. Luton no kinda northeast or like kinda north central of London? I know it's kinda on the outskirts if you want to say that, but it's not. I know it's not London. In fact, common name for him is Lion of Luton. Trump and Starmer. Or perhaps the Lion Luton. Well, Tommy, I'd love to think that was you, my man. And if it is, you definitely owe us a good few lines, man, because fucking we've done all this work fucking getting your cabinet together, man. Northwest. Fucking London's massive though, innit, man? Like, I love looking at maps. I'm a fucking pure weird geek that way, man. And just like looking at it, feel like, see, like, put it on like Google satellite images and stuff, you can just see it's like Earth, world, and then these built up cities, it's just like big blocks of grey in it. Glasgow, in fact, Glasgow in the central belt of Scotland is the same. No as big as London, I'm certainly not suggesting that, but what I'm saying is it's the same in the sense that it's, what am I looking for? Densely populated. London's extremely densely populated. Now, Glasgow's densely populated because it's an industrial heritage, but on a other note, the whole central belt, like from Glasgow to Edinburgh, is fucking heavily densely populated. And I would say it's for an obvious reason, right? If you go back to medieval fucking times and all that, right, you've got the Forth and Clyde Canal, right, which links fucking east to west, right? Look at the whole of Great Britain. See if you wanted to move something from the west coast to the east coast, to the east coast to the west coast, where would you go? Glasgow or Edinburgh? It's the shortest place to fucking pass. Unless you want to go all the way around on a big ship, which you don't, and it's a pain in the arse, especially down the Western Isles. See, down the Western Isles of Scotland, do you know there's like something like, I heard this number the other day, it blew me away, man. There's over like 5,000 different islands, and that's excluding like rocky outcrops, craigs, rocky outcrops. And if you put rocky outcrops on it, you're talking about 15,000 fucking areas of land, man. 15,000 wee individual fucking. So if you wanted to hide and do fucking guerrilla warfare and make sure no cunt could come at you, man, it'd be the fucking Highlands and the Western Isles, man. Yeah. Go and check the last time those motherfucking areas were invaded. Anyway, I'm talking shite. Northwest, same. I think the same happened with Middleton and Mankland. Shit, I've lost you, mate. Lost you, bud. Gemma Collins, Munter. Right. I don't know, man. If you didn't have that accent and shit, man, you know, like our body frame. Nah, let's be honest. Nah, I get you. I get you, man, but I don't know, man. You need to experience those kind of fucking things at once. Your point, man. I thought you were active patriot. Don't carry my luggage figure. Hope you don't allow him to carry your luggage when he's on his scooter. I'm on Active Patriot's Twitter, and some of the shit he puts up is fucking hilarious, man. What was it he put up with that? He put something up the other day, Alan, and I shared it with you, and then, like, I don't know, a day later or 2 days later, you shared the same thing back. But that's the way it goes, doesn't it? Mind the video of Activate in the scooter and the cop chase. I remember you telling me about that, mate, where the cop's chasing them and he's on his electric scooter thing, man, doing the damage. Went and crashed. Did he wipe himself out, man? Didn't he? I must not have watched that, man. Right. Let's stop talking about shagging Gemma Collins. We've got Jim Dawson as the Ministry of Secret. In fact, let's do a recap, right? Let's see who we've got in the fucking hell, man. I think we've got enough for 2 political parties here. Maybe we can call it Tommy Left and Tommy Right, and then we can just like run twice and fucking water down the vote for every cunt else and fucking spangle the whole fucking thing up. Right, so we've got Russell Brand, right? He's the Ministry of Sex Pestery, right? That goes without doubt. Kick all the trannies out, get Russell Brand types in, let them leech over our children. Honestly, man, I don't know why I sounded like my boys were getting gripped there, man. I was still trying to speak while a buck was coming up in a minute. Geert Wilders and Le Pen, just because they're fucking Zeke Allers for our fucking European brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? We need to get them in the mix somehow. Have we nailed down a Ministry of the Sunbeds? I still want to go for Thomas Sheridan, but those pictures I was showing wasn't fucking showing him in his good fucking Dago fucking tan look, man. Mark Collette, the Nazi shagger, he was our Ministry of looking like a psycho. Ministry of looking like some cunt who would eat your maw when your back was turned. Pablo Escobar, drugs are, right? That goes without saying, man. I mean, like, I've said this before, right? And it's almost as if like this is kind of like fucking what I want top of the manifesto, right? Double the quality of our gear, or make sure it's 100% prop, as a contract to the people, part of your manifesto, right? Because you could have part of manifesto 1, decriminalise cocaine. Part of manifesto 2, double the quality, or make sure it's 100% prop, and you get your hands chopped off if you fucking start getting if you get caught bouncing over it, right? That's going to win you. Like, think about the amount of votes. I'm saying it jokingly, right? But imagine. I've said it before, and I'm saying it again. It's me just imagining, man. Look, it's like my John Lennon in me, man. It's like, imagine all the cocaine uncut like before. Your nose disappearing with one snifter. Your jaws hitting the floor. Imagine all the people higher than before. Right, it's a fucking vote winner, right? It's a fucking vote winner, no doubt. All this shit aside, if you want to win votes, get us prop. Guaranteed. Testing kits next to our fucking drop-offs. The whole shebang, man. Roll that stuff out. Make UK the cocaine capital of the fucking world, motherfucker. Thinking the economy would go through the roof. But you'd also get a few bullets to the brain off all the fucking gangsters that are making a fortune off the illegal distribution. That word that I could hardly even properly say there. But that's my version of Imagine. Jim Dawson, safer potato. Went and crashed a peach. I think activists gave up on that. Jim Dawson, Ministry of Potato. That one got 12 points on his scooter. It was all for a good cause. I like active patriot, man. Really amusing. That dingy thing, man. Well, maybe we could get Active Patriot as the Minister of Scooters and Dinghies. I think that could work. Easy peasy. But I don't know about you. I'm going to get my fax. I'm going to dust down my fax machine. Get Tommy's fax number. So you just need to Google that shit and you get it. I'm going to get this list of this proposal of his of his cabinet, and I can't vote in that poll on that one because YouTube are unfair. But if I could vote, I would vote yes. Spunk Count Dankula, Minister of Spunk. No. He's got to be the Minister of Ear fucking. You know what I mean? You can't have a fanny on your fucking ear without being a fucking ear fucker. But he's definitely got a spot. Aye. Ministry of Ear fucking. Count Spunkula. God, man. Oh, well, what time's that? Right, I'm going to watch some Frontier. Be lonely and drink some placebo beer. Aye. But listen, man, I've had a fucking ball doing this, man. I really have. Thanks to everybody that has voted. If you've not voted, man, make sure you go stick a wee vote. And if I can find the right buttons, which you can, you can all stick a wee thumbs up. Share it with your friends, family, and foes. But this was purely meant to be for shits and giggles. So I hope you didn't learn anything, because I know I certainly didn't. But I had a great time no learning anything. And maybe we can all learn something from that. In Belmarsh. Oh, hold on. Count Spunk along. Missed that. That was fun. Who's in Belmarsh looking? Is Belmarsh no that fucking... Is that no the mental hospital down your way? Or is it... Is that your version of our Carstairs? It rings... Oh, Belmarsh is where they put all the celebrity prisoners in. Celebrity prisoners. Oh, I've got a pure black and white photo of a pure horrible woman that killed cunts. Is it wee boys or... I don't know. It flashes in my head, but I can't put the names to it. Something in Belmarsh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is one of those fucked up London. In the vicinity of London, would they put all the celebrity fucking... I'm acting like I don't have a fucking internet here. It's a man's prison. Southeast London. Used for high profile cases. I was fucking right. It's where they put all the celebrity prisoners. How the fuck... I honestly fucking struggle to recite the fucking alphabet right, and then fucking things like that, and I'm like, how the fuck did I know that? Maybe because I've been in Belmarsh. Right, Luton Lion, I'm going to send you a fucking carrier pigeon in, man. Get down with the Rothschilds. Oh, I get caught watching one of those things the other day, man. The Rothschilds and shit. And was it Jacob that died today? Was he the oldest man that... how can I politely say this? Well, he obviously looked old. He had a touch of the royal families about him. That's a polite way of saying he might have looked a wee bit inbred. Right, that's right. He had a touch of the Prince Charleses about him, you know. Didn't he look like a perfect genetic specimen? I think Hitler would have kicked him out of bed for farting. Right, anyway, so 10 minutes I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to do one more smoke. So if anybody wants to say anything or impart any wisdom before we head off, man, batter in. Oh man, that's a good... Seriously, you could do this for fucking... Nah, I think we've got a good cabinet done for Tommy, man. The only problem is I would have loved to have stuck a wee bit of Stalin, a wee bit of... who's that other bad fucking Russian guy? Stalin and... fuck, who's the other cunt? Chairman Mao. I know there's no Russian. Pol Pot's. But they're all too commie, man, and... Tommy don't like the commie. No, that doesn't rhyme as well, doesn't it? Commie don't do commie. Tommy don't do commie. It kind of works. But I heard it. Lenin and Stalin. That's who I was looking for. No John Lennon, the fucking bad one. The really, really bad one. Who's that, Gigi? You've lost me about that one, bud. Pevic. I'm going to stab in the dark and say something along with the Serbian Kosovo thing, just with the name. It looks Slav, doesn't it? To me, it does. Everything's itch and ov. Rooting that neck of the wood, innit? Oh right, aye, that's why I would recognise the name Mate Belmarsh, cause of fucking Ronnie Crane, all that jazz. Oh, this is distasteful but still funny. Bobby Sands, Hunger Minister. It's just my Rangers fan in me, man. Bobby Sands. Would you like to eat a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? Would you like to eat a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? Would you like to eat a cheeseburger, you dirty fucking fiend motherfucker? Would you like to eat a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? My bad. But Bobby Sands is a good... Bobby Sands, cheeseburger minister. Ministry for going hungry. Bobby Sands. I'm not even joking you, I'm going to listen to that when I get off here, man. I love those tunes. I really do. They're fucking... It's so simple, man. It's like singing stupid little fart jokes with your pals, man. It's fucking brilliant. I love it. Would you like to eat a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? Would you like to eat a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? Would you like to eat a cheeseburger, you dirty fucking fiend motherfucker? Would you like to eat a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? See, man, like childish, stupid, fart jokes, fucking that. There's some cunt in Hunger Strike. Let's fucking strip a fucking cheeseburger in front of him. Anyway, so Ante Pavic, head of Eustace regime with Cardinal. Mate, well, never heard any of that shit, man, but I do own a Google. Croatian. '69. Alright, so pre the World Wars, right? Right, never heard of that dude before. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, man. Eustachi. Maybe I've even said that right. Oh, right, so they were like fucking Republicans and killed the fucking king, right? Right, so does that transfer any ultra some way or something? Its members assisted in assassinating King Alexander I of Yugoslavia. Done a wee bit of holocausting. Can he be a wee bit of holocausting, man? Like, finding a rabbit. See it? Shit like that in fucking maps, and I can be gone for hours, man. That's what I do when I'm on the fucking crack cocaine in the social medias, man, and I'm like, I'm getting sucked. I can feel myself getting sucked into the hole and like put on Google Maps. Well more healthier. Lennon. I'm quite happy with my cabinet. Yeah, good one. Lit in line. Look up the blah blah camp, worst camp. Was it in Germany, mate, or was it over that neck of the wood? I'm having a wee look at the geography there. There's a few states between that and Germany. But obviously, the camps were all the gaff. Why is that on green? Hold on. Just, where was that map? Oh, I'll just... yeah, I'll take these on a wee fucking mad trip, right? Fascism. You see that symbol there? It's called a fasci. Right. Might have a look at the Lincoln Monument. Yeah. Where's the cunt on the chair? Oh, there he's there. Can you see what's under both his arms? Well, we probably can't actually, because I've not got that positioned properly. It would be two fasci. You might be able to see it better there. Maybe if I even... Save the image, open it, and zoom the fuck in. There's Abraham Lincoln with his monument with two fasci either side of him. Now I forget where. Oh, here we are. There's the fasci. And it's talking about the fascists and Nazis of World War II. I'll show you where some else are. In my own back garden. Do, do, do. Where's the wee guy? There's the wee guy there. Oh, hold on. Go up here. Down there. Up here. Down a bit. Up a bit. There's the fasci there. This building was built by Glasgow Corporation in the 1920s. Glasgow never used to hide its corporate fascism, if you want to call it that. It never used to hide it. Like, if you used to work for the council, you used to work for the corpy. Now you work for the council. You know, and they changed the wording. Because they didn't want people, you know, they're working for a corporation and know, like, some sort of elected government of fucking fascists. But there's the fasci again there. Fucking everywhere, man. If you know where to see and what to look, and if you actually go and figure out, well, if you go and check out what it actually is, it goes back to ancient Rome, and it was a instrument of torture that the magistrate used to use, right? But the reason it's got sticks bundled together with an axe is because they were sick of using the axe to chop people up, and a single shafted axe to chop people up in punishment because it kept breaking. So what did they? Strapped hundreds of fucking sticks together with a protruding axe, started rattling cunts with that. Together we are stronger. So then it became to symbolise together we are stronger than one. So for a torturer, for an instrument of torture for the magistrate, right, and if you want to go down the legalese, the fucking rabbit hole and all that battering, but for an instrument of torture for the legalese, from an instrument of torture from the magistrate to a symbolism of together we are stronger, to a straight up symbolism of fascism. Mussolini used to rock that as well. Mussolini used to rock that symbol as well. Hopefully that works. And as I just showed you, man, it's everywhere. There's George Square in one city. Glasgow's miles better. People make Glasgow. What a building, man. There's our own wee Statue of Liberty up there as well. You see the wee Lady Liberty. And it's called George Square, but it's not got George up there because we hated George because he fucked up our trade with the Americas. George is known as the king that lost Britain the Americas. He allowed the revolution happened in his watch, let's say. Anyway, so I told you about that. How the fuck did I end up in Google fucking Earth? Fucking knew it happened. But who am I going to blame for that? Because it was this. It was that Anit Pavlich. Bobby Sands phone number, anyone? I need to read this shit, man. I'm quite happy with my cabinet. Look up the Holocaust Bobby Sands phone number. 8 nothing, 8 nothing, 8 nothing. Like that one. Yeah, Croatia or Serbia, if I recall. Yeah, the fasci all over the US. Fucking everywhere, mate. Absolutely everywhere. Well, I just bad timeline, but I just showed you it in George Square, man. Every cunt's coming back to be on your cabinet. Oh, I better get a hold of that Jesus fella when he gets back there. Oh, we didn't even get a place for Jesus. He could be our Ministry of Religion. No, Ministry of Walking on Water. That's what I want. A Ministry of Walking on Water. House of Reps and G. Washington statue too. I've never clocked it on the House of Reps, mate. It wouldn't surprise me. I guarantee it's probably there. I believe you. I've just never clocked it, mate. No, or been pointed in that way. The fascists are represented jurisdiction and authority over the populace during the Roman Empire. Aye. But one moment. Capital in America was based and called after the Roman Capitol Hill where the Roman Senate was based. Everyone knows that, aye. Yeah. Here's the thing. The City of London is known as the Square Mile. It's neither a square or a mile. Go and look at the District of Columbia. It's a 10-mile. In fact, go and look at it. I've got a fucking internet here, man. Tech fucking knowledge, man. I keep thinking I'm staying in fucking 19 fucking canteen. See that big diamond? See that big red diamond? In fact, I fucking hate fucking Google Maps. I prefer Google Earth. At least they're not tracking you. Yeah. Right, it's in Virginia, isn't it? Fuck you, love. Right. Up here. There we go. Now let me get this right. It's either Virginia. I think it's Virginia. Or Maryland itself. They're known as the Keystone State. No, it's Philadelphia. There it's Philadelphia up there. It's known as the Keystone State. The Masonic symbolism with that is undeniable. But there's Washington there, right? And you'll see the sort of a wee... Take away the fucking roads, motherfucker. See the Alexandra as well. Oh shit, you can't even see that, can you? Hold on. Alexandra. After Alexander the Great in Egypt, so on and so forth. So you've got the town of Alexandra there, and then you've got the big fucking obelisk up there. Shit, I told you I shouldn't get on to this, man. What did I want to do? Oh, I show you the 10-mile square thing. So you get the square mile, London, and you've got the 10-mile square of Washington DC. Can you see that? I say a square, it's a diamond, but it depends what way you look at it. Do you know what I mean? It's still a square. Make it out what you will. Just saying. And then you can go and read all the fucking upside down pentagram and all that there. the owl looking thing there. I could show you all this in Glasgow and more. But the architects and street planners incorporated all their myths and legends into the street plan. There is, for me, there's no denying it. You know what I mean? But you make it that way you will. But these sort of things, they only have the power you give them. Really, I believe. I don't believe in magic. But back in the day, people thought they were like seals of Solomon to keep fucking magics in, magic out, good spirits in, good spirits back, all sorts of fucking craziness, man. So they incorporated it into the street plans and stuff if it was a planned city. It's the difference between Edinburgh and Glasgow. You go to Edinburgh, it's like Hogwarts. You come to Glasgow, it's all planned out. That's why your city gets used so much for fucking American films, because it's all grid-like system. And our city came first. Right, I'm going to read the comments and get to fuck, because otherwise I'll be looking at maps all night. Everyone's coming back. House of Reps. Jesus is the general. Roman sites. Rome sits between Virginia and Maryland. Coincidence? Well, the Virgin, it would be Virgin. When I hear Virginia, I think of the Virgin Mary, and Maryland, I think of Mary as well. You know, like, so they're both very much Christian names, man. The face as well was just used to clear clear the plebs out of the way of the Roman consuls. Owl of Minerva, yeah. I'll show you Glasgow's, right? Look at the name. Well, you can't see the name, but it's Victoria Park I'm going to. Because these parks were built by the Victorians at the expansion. So you can see the pyramid. Hopefully you can see that. It's not that fucking hard to fucking... There's the pyramid, and how do you do this that way? And what could be conceived as being an owl there at the tip of the pyramid. Oh shit, you can't even see that, man. I keep forgetting. But the pyramid's clear as fuck, eh? You can clearly see that. Then at the tip of the pyramid, you've got a wee, what is it, the wee SS Delphine monument. So at the tip of the pyramid, you get a wee monument, as always. And then, this is actually a better owl. Yeah, this is, fuck. My head's fucking wasted. It's not the Botanic Gardens. People's Palace there, it's fucking right in front of me. Right, so, depending on how you look at it, man, let me get this right on that screen. Depending on how you look at it, people could perceive two eyes and a body there. Right, maybe I'm seeing shit, maybe I'm seeing Jesus and toast, right? If I'm seeing Jesus and toast, right? Here's another pyramid. Right. At the tip of the pyramid is an all-seeing eye. Right. You see that? On the ground, as you can see, it's like a maze. But from above, it's an all-seeing eye. At the tip of a pyramid. Right next to Nelson's monument. An obelisk. What the fuck Nelson had to do with Egypt or an obelisk? Dib, dib, dib. I don't know. What's it right next to? I don't know for you, man. That's the Crown Court of Glasgow right there. Right, so you've got a pyramid. At the apex of the pyramid, you've got an all-seeing eye right across the road from the Crown Court. Now, if you go and read Masonic writings in their Bible, they explain the all-seeing eye as being the eye of providence, the eye of God, God's law, God's always watching you, better do good. Right across the road from the Crown Court. I'm going to actually bore you with this because I love this shit, man. I can fucking get this shit to work. Is that no button? Right, there we go, got it on. Now, there's Glasgow Crown Court. Turn round to go Glasgow Green. See, you've got the McLaren Arch. See, right through the arch is the obelisk. So, the obelisk and the arch. You may think, what the fuck's that mean? What the fuck? It means nothing. It's a big coincidence. Right? Remember where you're, right? You're at the top of a pyramid, right in front of an all-seeing eye, which represents the eye of providence, God's eye, God's law, God's watching you, right across the road from the Crown Court. The Crown Court gets the law and the right to lock you up, kill you, put you to the gallows because of God. That's why they say they can do this shit. You're at the top of a pyramid in the middle of fucking Glasgow. What do you think if I was to draw a line? Let me do this. If I was to draw a line from, right, remember you're in the middle of the arch, the vagina. You put the Nelson's column, Nelson's monument right in the middle of the vagina. And you're standing there and you've lined it all up. You've got it all. Where do you think you're fucking facing? Remember, you're at the tip of a pyramid and an all-seeing eye. Let's not forget about the dollar bill. Right, so let's take that from there. Oh no, I'm going to embarrass myself now by trying to find this. Right, please, I'm not going to be able to fucking find this motherfucker. I'm usually not too bad. Right, where's Cairo? There's Cairo up there. Pyramids off a wee bit fucking this way. It's Giza, innit? No, that's not fucking... There we go. Right, so that says that the pyramids are Giza, right? So let's just join that right in the middle of the three of them. Right, now let's zoom up. Now, I took this to the Grand Lodge. And they didn't say I was talking shite, let's put it that way. Because this has all been incorporated to swing your dick, to show off. Now, do you notice where that line's going? So I've drawn a line for the middle of Glasgow all the way to the pyramids, and it fucking fits in line with the fucking street plan of Glasgow Green, and it runs right through for the I don't know if you can see that, what I'm talking about. So I didn't line this up, I just clicked it there in the middle of the arch, right in the middle of the pyramids, right? And it lines up right through fucking the monument, right through, like, there's the thing, me. Now, as I said, this is what's going to be in my fucking, well, my street tours are going to be called Craig's Del Adventure Code Tours of Glasgow. But it's not that I'm Dan Brown, mate. It's just I know what's happening, man. The street planners, the street people have put their fucking ability into fucking get it into not an inch out, not an inch in. I mean, they've done this for thousands of years. They're just swinging their dick. And unless you actually investigate this shit, you don't come across it. But anyway, that's the stuff I fucking love, man. That's it anyway. So, right, I'm going to stop talking shit, otherwise I will just be looking at Google Earth until about 1 in the morning, and I don't want to be doing that. GG, Luton Lion, or Tommy. Oh, mate, it blows my mind, all that shit, man. And do you know what? It blows a lot of other people's minds. See, every time I start talking to people about that, they're like, well, where can I sign up for your tour and what? Let me get my finger out, mate. Looking at the Knights Templar Kips. Mate, I stayed next to Knightswood. I don't need, I know all about the Knights Templar, man. I have looked into them, buddy. The Georgetown area to be beside. Oh shit, I've missed all that shit. Jesus is going to be appointed the minister for the best comebacks. Don't call it a comeback! Another nigga with Jesus sandals! No, but listen, everybody that's fucking hung around and stuff. It's been great, man. I've had fucking amazing time. Stick a wee thumbs up if you did appreciate it and all that, just. Sub, bail up, all that crap. And you'll get stuff in the future. It looks like every Saturday me and Crossman will be doing a wee Crossman and Kip cast, so tune in on your Saturday afternoons for that. Football schedule permitting. And hold on, I'll end the vote. Fucking hell, man. I think Tommy's cult's been sent over to vote him up to make sure he becomes PM. Aye, GG, I enjoyed that, mate. It was a great giggle, man. It was a really good giggle, man. Right, I'll end the vote. So, fuck fucking people that watch this shit, isn't he voting for fucking elections, man? Hold on, where is the vote? Why is that disappeared? I just ended it and it's disappeared, or is it only no, I thought it disappeared there. No, there. Well, mate, it depends how you look at it. Like, there's like, oh shit, I can't even fucking see properly. What's that? Doesn't know 2%, no fucking way 27, no 30. So that's what 58% wouldn't vote for him. But I don't think we're going to be in that position, to be quite honest, man. But it was good for a giggle, wasn't it, man? Fucking picking the cabinet. It's like fantasy football on steroids. But I was like, it's fantasy steroid. Fantasy steroid football. Fantasy conspiracy fucking jazz football, man. It was good fucking. That was good. I had good banter, man. And it's 12:15. So night, y'all. Thanks everybody that's watched. Stick a wee thumbs up. Tell your family. Tell your friends. Get it. Got it. Good. Cat cheese, no cats or cheese. Oh, I don't. Tommy Robinson for Prime Minister. That there are far right knuckle draggers that believe. You're a wee bit late, man. Models first. Are you a model? Yeah, hold on. Maybe we can extend this a wee bit longer. There are far right knuckle draggers that believe thugs like him are credible. Has me aghast. I wouldn't worry about it too much, Hen. It's just the way of the world, man. Don't lose any sleep over it. There's always going to be people with opposing points of view. I just wouldn't. But then we've got Fruit Loops like Liz Truss and Magnum now. Right, hold on, I'm going to look like a pure apologist for fucking... Right, I seen what happened, I heard what happened with Liz Truss, and there was somebody trying to explain it in the sense that... And it made sense to me. In those halls, in those environments, right? They're big, massive halls, hundreds of echoes and shit, and I'm not making any excuses. What we hear at home is a direct audio from the microphone and from what's going on in there. Sometimes the people that are standing there hear Sweet Fanny Adams. That explanation was kind of offered up, and it made me think twice. Did she deliberately ignore it? Or was she just sitting there thinking he's talking pish and I'm not, like, I don't need to listen, if you get me. So, but I get you, models first. It's just try. What I think is just try and not get wound up too much about it, because if you get wound up, you're easily controlled. Whether it be a good guy, wank, it's just fucking. It's no Steve Bannon. It's Bruce Banner. I don't know why my head goes to Bruce Banner when I hear that cunt's name. But well, let's see what happens with Trump, man. Remember, don't listen to a word Trump fucking says. He'll tell you he's going to tell you who killed JFK, get into power, and then what you gonna do? Hey. I know it's no good, models first. But more importantly, are you a model? No pictures. I'm joking. Now that my bubbles burst. But no, models first. Don't fucking... Seriously. Try and have a joke and giggle about it, man. I believe there's little to nothing we can do to stop this fucking shit show of a ride. I really do. So, might as well fucking... a laugh. And you might think there's nothing to laugh about. Well, what's the opposite? What's the opposing? Why do they make these fucking lollies so fucking hard to open? Fuckers with nails. Fucking chubba chubs. This is my fucking concentration face because I'm fucking trying to open a fucking lollipop. Fucking 5-year-old could conquer in a fucking second. But it's really a landslide for me. Is Liz Truss still a MP? I know she bowed down for the fucking main job, but did she hold her seat? Yeah. Anyway, I'm honestly going to bow out because I need to pee and shit. Thanks everybody, stay tuned, sub up, bell up. Little line, Vicar. How you doing, my man? Hope you're all good. The lollipop wins. I know, man, look. Well, fucking, it's built better than me as well, man. Check that shit out. Get it. Got it. Cheese. Get cheese. Clips. And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell.